Hello everybody, so I thought I'd continue with the Dustin chatlog. I must admit, I'm starting to get disturbingly more intrigued by him as a sort of subject of study. People have made comments on the last one about how his whole, I mean, it's something I touched on in the last video, how his whole persona and his whole sort of being, if you will, well, that's probably going a bit too far, but his whole personality is totally based around him being the victim, and how poor me, and kind of like Lorne, really. You know, we saw it in the footage, and when he's talking to Chris, and in the interview especially, and how much of that, how much of his condition contributed to how he's become. I don't think much, really. I think it has a factor in how he behaves. Maybe he thinks he can get away with it because he can play the sympathy card. But anyway, so I've not gone over the chatlog at any great detail. Well, I think I touched upon it mildly when I did the analysis of his interview. But we'll go into it here. It's pretty hefty, so I don't know whether I'll be able to get through it in this video, but let's have a look anyway. So we left off last time, and he's rattling on about his computer games. It was under 10 minutes, never heard of that. So at this point, I think we're on day 2, or even 3 from when he started, and there's been no sexual content whatsoever. The only thing that he's been going on about is trying to gain common ground with her. There is a part of me that thinks, as well as Dustin's ridiculous perversions, and this guy, let's not forget, this guy did get charged with child pornography. He had child pornography. He isn't an opportunist. This guy is a genuine child predator. So there's not that many that got done with that kind of stuff that caught on to Catch a Predator. But I think even taking that into effect, I picked up on the fact that he's preying on these young girls, but he also wants them for companionship as well. He has a persona about him which is very childlike. When he's going, yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it, that kind of thing. Someone mentioned, I think it might have been Piper, that there was an interview, or at least some kind of information with regard from his ex-wife. If anybody knows where I can find that, I'd be very interested to know. Right, anyway. Oh, you have a sister? Cool. How old is she? Fuck it. Right, so straight away, I mean, straight away he's like, oh, cool, how old is she? Do you have a sister? And he's not, oh, you have a sister. And she's not even replied, cool, how old is she? That's interesting. You got 2 and a brother, and my dad's wife gonna have a baby. 8. That's good. Do you like your stepmom? I like the first one, but not the new one. Why not? Because he cheated on her with the new one. It takes 2 people to cheat, hon. Right, fair enough. Yeah, you tell her, Dustin. Fucking hell. I don't like her. Well, give her a chance, because it ain't like she made him cheat. Oh, fair play to him. Sounds like he does has a problem staying loyal to his women. Look at Dustin here, the voice of reason. Fuck. But she did, and that means she's not nice. Yeah, I got 2 mums yelling for me. Bye, hon. Tomorrow, I miss you always. Miss you too. Right, okay, so. Be good, cool night. Right, so here we are the next day. And straight away, on the next day here, Dustin's going straight in, hey, sexy. Now, that's the first kind of overtly really flirty comment. Well, not what I mean is flirty sexual, hey sexy. You don't say that to someone that of that age when you're Dustin's age, do you? It's ridiculous. So straight away he's going in there with that comment. Hey lol, how are you? Okay, where you been? Had a ton of homework to do. Oh dear. I missed you too. Oh, you're a sweetie, so are you. Ugh. You're the only person I'm talking to. Smile. Okay. Well, I mean, that's another one of the tactics that these kind of people employ, isn't it? Trying to make them feel special, because at that age, you will get some girls that will go, isn't that great? It's trying to make them feel special because they're not really. Some girls, I'd say now, even 10 years later, girls and people in general, I think they mature quicker because of how prominent the internet is in people's lives now, social media, things like that. That's just my interpretation. But still, some girls in certain life situations will crave that kind of attention and feeling special, and something like you're the only person I'm talking to, that's going to tap into that. That's what they're thinking, isn't it? I mean, I would argue that Dustin's fucking trying it on with every 13-year-old on that chat room. Of course, I don't know. I'll have a look at. In fact, we'll have a look at the Perverted Justice site. So, just looking at the Perverted Justice website now, it doesn't say that he's tried it on with any of their decoys, but that doesn't mean he's not tried it on with any real younger girls or anything like that. So if we have a look at, carry on looking at the chat. Right, I'm sorry, I was talking to Mum's hubby. Talking to Mum's hubby, right? Okay. I missed you. Hey you, how are you? What? So. All right. Okay. So, Dustin had to go. Must have been getting a bollocking probably for something, and the decoy basically left. And then we go into the next day, and he's still hitting on the decoy. You okay? Yeah, waiting for you. Was thinking you wasn't gonna be here. Oh, I feel loved. Yeah, you're my friend. Sorry, I was out to dinner at Walmart. Okay, yeah, I like the shrimp there too. I fucking bet you do. That's the only seafood I like. I don't like seafood. Good means I don't have to take you to Red Lobster. Nope. Where do you like to go eat? I like Olive Garden. Love spaghetti. Blah, blah, blah. He seems to be... It's quite... He engages in normal conversation, Dustin, doesn't he? He doesn't... We're on, what, day 4, 5? And the sort of most... sexual thing that he said was high sexy. You know, there's no... He's been asking... I think he said, would you kiss me or something like that, didn't he? But that's pretty much it. How long can I keep you online tonight? Till Mum tells me to go to bed, or until the decoy gets sick, in other words of him. You were good to me. Would you go to... Whoa. Fucking hell. Now that's come out of the blues, isn't it? Out of the blue. Would you go to bed with me? Lol. For reals? If you wanted to. Maybe, if we like each other. Lots. Lol, have you ever done anything with a guy? He just randomly comes out with it, doesn't it? It's quite, even took me off guard as I'm reading the chat log. I don't know why, but I thought you generally, you kind of, you'd lead up to it, wouldn't you? You sort of, usually you'd ask that question first, wouldn't you? Have you ever done anything with a guy? That's what Lorne did in his sort of chat log, who's obviously the poster boy for sex offenders. Yeah, so just, would you go to bed with me? That's, yeah, get straight in there. So, I mean, it's kind of not a particularly clever tactic what he's adopted there. Just randomly, out of the blue, without ascertaining any sort of experience that she's got or what she's interested in, just randomly comes out of it, which is a risky tactic because she could have just fucked off at that point. But with it being the decoy, obviously that's not going to happen because, you know, the decoy's not going to get offended and think, oh, you perverted bastard. You know what I mean? So, have you ever done anything with a guy? Nope. Why not? Well, it might be something to do with the fact that she's 14, you silly fucker. Don't know. I see. Do you have a webcam? Nope. Mum won't let me. She sucks. I don't blame her in a way, hun. You don't blame her? Yeah, so people like you can't fucking perv over her. Why not? She doesn't let me do nothing. Because men would want to see you nude on cam. They would? Yes. Okay. So see why she don't want you to have one. She says it's a waste of money. Well, save your money and get... What? Well, save your money and get one. So hang on a minute. In one point... Here, he's saying, yeah, it's a good idea that you don't have one because dirty perverts are going to want to see you naked. Then he's saying, well, save your money. He's all over the fucking place, Dustin. You are not baby. Shut up and kiss me. Laugh out loud. Do you get paid allowance? Nope. How you get dollars? You there? Patience, Dustin. Yeah, went to get a drink. What you bring me? Got some soda. Cute. Right, okay. No love for me? For reals? What? You said no love for me, so I asked if you was for real. I was joking, sweetheart. I tell you what, right, with these... This guy's making... some of the others look like geniuses in the way that he's talking. So will she let use your digital camera? Don't got one. Okay, now he's desperate for some pictures, which isn't really a surprise considering what we found him to be guilty of in the end, isn't it? It seems to be quite fixated now on getting pictures. I'd love to see more pics of you. Oh, I bet you fucking would. On MySpace, just in general, hun. What do you mean? You there? Just getting sick of him already. I just like seeing pics of a girl like you. Ugh. Is that a shock? You see, it's almost like he doesn't see anything wrong with what he's doing. I get that impression. Because he's already sort of said, oh, people are going to see naked pictures of you, and then he's like, you know, and then he's sort of jumping in there. I just like seeing pics of a girl like you. And start spelling properly, you twat. Actually, he might have difficulty on the keyboard, so I'll let him off. Yes, is that a shock? Yeah, a little. No one ever said that to me before. You're so cute. Don't think so. Oh, hugs you. Would you show off to me on cam? What you mean? I'd like to see more than your face. Like what? Don't get what you mean. Like your whole body? Are you naked? I'd dus if you wanted to show me. Maybe if we like each other. Oh, well, I like you. Okay, well, he likes you, so send in the pictures. Yes, why is that a shock? Yeah, a little. Told you nobody said that to me before. How does it make you feel, though? It's cool. Thinks he's in, doesn't he? How tall are you? I'm short. How short? 5'11". Dustin's 5'11". Right, I didn't know he was that tall. Maybe it's because he sort of arches over because of his, because of his disability. He's not got the ability to stand up 100% vertical, has he? You look like you was 4 foot or something in the pictures. No, good. I'm not that short. What do you weigh? 70 puns? Lol. You don't weigh 70 puns, do you, Dustin? Nope. Think about 120. You 250. I'm fat. Oh, you're reeling her in now, Dustin. We can take the piss out of him because he's why you say that? Because I have a belly and a big ass. Oh, you're laying on the charm, Dustin. You're laying it on. You really are. No girl could resist that. Yeah. Can I ask you personal stuff? Yeah, I guess. What's your bra size? 34. I'd love to see them. What the fuck? You're not very subtle, are you, Dustin? Jesus Christ. I'd love to see them. You would? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, would you let me? Oh, it's like he's a 10-year-old and he's like, can I see yours or something like that? It's like, oh, God, get a grip, man. Maybe if we like each other, told you. Oh, you don't like me? Joking? Yeah, you're my friend. Well, I hope I am more one day. For reals? Yeah, if you wanted to. Well, he thinks he'll get some pictures if he lays it on and says, oh, you're mine and all that nonsense. What you say, what that mean? Would you want to be more than just friends with me? Back for reals? If you want me to. You're not kidding, because you said you was before. No, I'm being serious. I'll tell you when I'm joking, honey. K. Have I scared you? No. Why you say that? You seem so shocked by some things I say. Yeah, well, fucking hell, what planet are you on, wrestling dude? Why is that? Don't know. I wish I could hug you. Yeah, that'd be cool, I think. Is that all you want to do? Ah, now we're getting to it. So yeah, we're getting to we're really getting into Dustin's sort of predatory-ish ongoings here. Is that all you'd want to do? What you mean? Would you just hug me, or would you want to do more? Don't know. And there's not been any, although he said, would you want to go to bed with me, there's still not been any specific sexual discussion up to now. Don't know, you there? Yes, baby, you, yeah. Pokes you there, and the topic has gone. I don't think it's been a deliberate thing. I think just one of them's had to move. I responded to your message as soon as I get them, love. Yahoo is slow, you there? You stopped talking again. So, what did you wear to bed? Alright, so they keep PJs, you there? Cool. What kind of panties? What you mean? What kind of panties you wear? Normal bikini, cut thongs, or what? You see, this kind of, it really emphasises that he is pretty sick when you get down to it. He's talking to a 14-year-old and he wants to know specifically what she was wearing so he can get this image in his head of her and picture her, because he's got the photo of her from the decoy, and just sort of get off on that. I don't want an image in my head right now of what he's going to do when he gets that. Ugh. No, I ain't stopped. You're just getting slow down. I was hoping for thongs. Why? Yeah, what? What was you saying? Yeah, being slow. I'll let you sell a bit. I'm sorry, baby girl. Ugh. Ugh. Do you ever wear thongs? No, why not? Don't think I like them. Mon's calling to go tomorrow. Bye, baby. I'll miss you. Hope so. I'll miss you too. Night. Loves you. Okay, right. So, here we are on the next day. And Dustin has already... He's put his own version of the groundwork in, hasn't he? Right, so let's see what the next day's got in store for us. Hey, I'm here if you want to talk. Hi, baby. Hey, how are you? Good now that I'm with you. I've been waiting for you. Aw, wish you had a cell phone. I do 13 and have a cell phone. I thought she was 14. Not 13, 14, what's the difference? Well, a year, actually. Wonder if they can check your minutes on who you call. So already, he's using his that sick brain of his to see if he can get caught. So he's not totally stupid. I mean, he has been caught before, so you'd hope he'd learn something. But we all know people who never learn from their mistakes, don't we? Yeah, Des has approved of the list, blah, 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 blah. Well, damn, but at least you know this when we don't get in trouble. What you mean? Well, if you say they found out I don't like talking, they could get me arrested. Why would they do that? We are friends, because how old I am and how old you are. That don't matter, we are friends. I agree with you, dear. Anything you wish on. You're the guy you pick. You're the woman. You're supposed to know what you want. I want to talk to you about what on. Don't matter to me. You're so easy to get along with, Kay. So what did you do today? Went grocery shopping. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. What did you do today? Oh, you cleaned. What? Oh, help her clean. Right, okay. I thought he was asking something else then. Yeah, got to mum's, you say so. I played a couple of games early this morning. A few DVDs. Come clean my room, lol. For reals? No. I'm Pun, I think he's now. I'm joking. Which will be 5 years if you can put up with me that long. Hang on. No, Hon, I'm joking on that. I wouldn't want you to do that less you was living here. Cool. Which will be 5 years if you can put up with me. That's a long time. Right, so he's already talking about moving in with him. What are you starting to like me that much? Maybe. Well, you know you like me. Yeah, you said that before. Made me smile. Well, I wanted to make sure you knew it. What kind of music do you like? I like that we are friends. Do you kiss all your friends as much as we kiss? No. What makes me so lucky? You there? Yes, I asked. What makes me so lucky? Oh, I didn't see it. I'm so dumb sometimes. No, you ain't, love. Shut up and kiss me. How can I do that? You know you're my favourite person to talk to on here. So he's getting a little impatient, isn't he? You know you're my favourite person to talk to on here. So he's trying to, stroke her ego a little bit to try and get something off her. A little electronic kiss seems to do the trick for Dustin, doesn't it? But obviously it's all leading up to him wanting these photographs. That seems to be his main goal at the minute, doesn't it? I got disconnected. Hate that. Why don't you really talk to no one else? Dusty's asking that because I'm talking to you. Told you. What, you falling in love with me? Question mark. Don't know. Ah. You there? What? I really like you. Right, I don't know what that's happened for. Do you know what? It just flashed up then and said there are too many grammar mistakes. You ain't kidding. Wish I could take you out. Okay, would you like that? us go out, like to see a movie or something for reals if you wanted to. You're joking again. No, why would I do that? French kiss you? Okay, lol. What? What you mean? You there? It's getting like, it's proper disjointed, the chat, isn't it? There's no flow to it. It's like, either Yahoo keeps kicking them out, Dustin talks complete waffle half of the time, and the decoy's not that much better. There's no flow to the conversation at all. Do you know what a French kiss is? Yeah. I'm not a baby. Ever had one? Nope. Oh, well, I'd love to be your first. You would? You there? Get booted again? There we go. He needs to get his fucking broadband sorted. Yeah, I've been trying to talk to you. DJ Lee? Oh, well, I'd love to be your first. What's all that about? Love to be your first. You there? I don't know where this DJ Lee's come from. Right, okay. I'll see if I can figure that out. I think your Yahoo is messed up. Damn, I didn't get... Yeah, so we're kind of... so, would you want to kiss me? So he's trying to get back to it. Glad you can see me typing now. Could I be your first at sex? Right, so, I mean, he's just not very subtle at all. He just goes steaming straight in there, doesn't he? For reals? Question mark. Huh? What you type for? Question mark. Yes, would you want to? Yeah, that BK, I think. You there? Can you see me type? You there, honey? You that fucking hell. I feel like going back in time and paying for an upgrade in their internet. Can you see me typing? Would that be okay? What you mean? Yes. What's... Yeah. Would you let me be your first, which you've asked numerous times? Told you before. I meant yes. You told me... You told me what before? Fucking hell. Could I be your first at sex? There's obviously some kind of issue from the website where I've got this from, because it's still in flow with the conversation. Could I be your first at sex? For real? Huh? What you type for... Oh, right. This is... Right, I think there's just an error with the copy and paste. Sorry about that, guys. What have you done with a guy? Nothing. Wow, so I'd be your first at everything. Yeah, is that K? Yes, I'd like it. Have you started having your period yet? Oh, you fucking... You horrible. Ugh, right, I'll tell you, I will be continuing this, but I've had enough for the time being, because that's just kind of... You know, he's trying to get an impression of where kind of she's at, and yeah, I'm going to get myself a drink of water. Right, so we'll pick it up where we've left off. I would imagine we're getting into the next one we'll be getting into the depths of perversion, as you would tend to think so with somebody like Dustin. So for all the wrong reasons, the next one's probably going to be a bit more interesting, but as you can see here, this is probably where all the disgusting stuff starts. So I'll leave it there, guys, anyway. I do appreciate you listening, and